Hello everyone, in this video I'll show you how you can easily add and subtract decimal numbers, right? So we'll do some examples to understand better. So say for example if you had to add 0.5 plus 0.3. Now with decimal numbers, when adding and subtracting them, I like to lay them out vertically, right, this way. So I'll write it out like this: 0.5 plus 0.3. Why I do that is because I want the decimal points to be always in line, right, when I'm writing out the numbers, so I know which numbers I have to add and which numbers I have to subtract, right? So now it's very clear, right? I've got 0.5 plus 0.3. Each of the numbers are below each other. The decimal point is in line. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. So the answer is 0.8, right? Now let's do some more examples, right? Okay, let's try some larger numbers, right? So say for example we had 20.035 that we had to add to 0.5. Okay, so let's write it out vertically. 20.035 plus sign. Now I have to make sure that the decimal point is in line. So the decimal point is there. I've got a 0 there in front of the decimal point, and I've got a number 5 after the decimal point. So that's how it needs to be laid out, and that's how the numbers have to be added, right, in that order. Now you'll notice there's two spaces here. What do we do with the spaces? All you need to do is just add zeros there. It doesn't matter, right, with the calculation. So now you can see it's all clearly laid out, and I know which numbers I'll be adding. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 3 plus 0 is 3, 0 plus 5 is 5, and I've got the decimal point there. 0 plus 0 is 0, and 2 plus nothing, or you can say 0, is 2. So that's the answer, 20.535. Let's try another example. Okay, so let's say we had 15.35 plus 0.351. Okay, so this time the first number has two numbers before the decimal point and two numbers after, right? 15.35 plus the second number has only one number before the decimal point, which is 0, and three numbers after the decimal point, right? 0.351. So let's write it out vertically. 15.35 plus 0 point, right? Make sure the decimal points are in line. So 0.351. So this time, okay, decimal point is in line. This time we have a gap here, so we'll put a 0 there. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the 1 here. So we have 4 plus 3, which becomes 7, 5 plus 0 is 5, and 1 plus nothing or 0 is 1. So the answer is 15.701, right? Very easy. As long as you have the decimal point in line, right, it makes it very clear which numbers you have to add, right? And that's where a lot of students make a mistake when they are adding or subtracting decimal numbers, right? This time we'll try subtraction, right? So let's say we had to subtract 10.51, right, minus 0.29. Okay, so we'll write it out vertically. 10.51 minus 0.29. 0.29. Okay, so the decimal points are in line. Okay, and for the answer I'll put a decimal point there as well. So 1 minus 9 we can't do, so we have to borrow a 1 from there. So 11 minus 9 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. We've got the decimal sign there. 0 minus 0 is 0. And 1 minus nothing, or you can say 0, is 1. So the answer is 10.22. Let's try another example. Okay, let's say we have 29.015 minus 13.013. Okay, so let's write it out vertically. 29.015 minus 13. So make sure that the decimal points are in line. Okay, I've got a decimal point there already. 5 minus 3 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. I've got the decimal point here. I've got 3 numbers after the decimal point, 2 numbers before. So 9 minus 3 is 6 and 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 16.002. So that's how you can easily add and subtract decimal numbers, right? Just make sure that your decimal points are always in line, right? I prefer not to add and subtract when it's given in this format. Even if it's given in that format, I like to write it out vertically, making sure that all the decimal points are in line, right? Once the decimal points are in line, I know which numbers I have to add and subtract. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video does help you.